Mm-hmm.
Try. You know why we here. You know why we here. Episode 3, 1111 House. We are back with another star-studded panel tonight, man. First thing first, you know what to do. Hit that like button, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Also, weigh in the comment section. We got a range of topics tonight. We're gonna have some fun. Let's introduce who we got. Who we got on the panel tonight, man. Y'all boy talk to the world. Let's do it.
Josh, Josh,
Hey,
we in
hey,
here. Josh talks.
hey, glad.
You know, we recording and stuff, but we still getting the good content.
That boy working.
We outside. We working in the panel. Going back on mute.
Hey, give me some wings though. Yeah. You can give me a sit pea, a little sit pea.
Yeah, I'm broke.
Honey,
I'm broke.
honey. Oh, now he broke. Now he broke.
Sorry.
All right, all right. Now who else we got? Who else we got in here tonight, man?
We got the biggest in the room. Nah, they're playing. We got big RX in the room. Ronson X.
My guy, what
pod.
up? What up, my guy? What up?
What's
Welcome
up?
back. Welcome back.
Heavyweight.
Now who else we got, man?
Anti-social Ty, you feel me? It's your boy Ty.
We don't
Ty
Tyÿ Guyÿ. We don't feel you. Like I can't see you. I can't feel what I don't see.
My man, a ghost.
He's a ghost.
If I got my camera on working,
Bruh.
you need to turn yours on.
That's what I'm saying. He's scared. He look, there you go. There you go.
It loading. It loading.
Oh, he a freak.
Oh, the
Freaky
red light.
deaky.
Red light district.
You go
He a
freaky
freak.
deaky. You go freaky deaky. Oh, insecure. Insecure. We go insecure. We're 2 minutes into the introduction and we insecure. Wow. I love you. I love you.
Damn.
I love you regardless.
God
Oh,
we go.
that boy go there. That boy,
Yeah.
yeah, that boy go hair.
That
That boy go hair out. His Wi-Fi sucks. Damn,
He's scared. He's scared.
he's
My
pixelated.
Wi-Fi.
That boy go Android. Damn.
I'm on a map. Ooh.
Ugh, what is that? Anyway, while Ty get his shit situated, who else we got on the panel tonight, man? Last but not the least. Look at this shit.
Hold on.
It's on you.
It's your boy June, man. One and only.
What you got in your hands there, brother?
Little napkin, bro.
Little nap. I thought it was. Hey, I don't know. Now, where would you guys like to start? We got new news brought to us by Ron X. Drake is in the headlines again.
Drake.
Drake. Let's do it then. Drake. So we going. Drake is allegedly accused. His biggest song right now, family, for everybody who don't know. Drake is being accused of stealing Nokia. We all know that's a top 7 song on Billboard. That's one of his biggest commercial hits to date. Right now it's trending. It's kind of like the only song from the album that he put out that's kind of trending up. You guys wanna kind of weigh in on that as I pull it up?
I mean, I hear a lot about the greatest talk. I don't see how you could be the greatest if you're out here getting alley-oops all the time. You know what I mean? Feel like you got a great team, a great squad, you know.
I mean, but he not the only rapper that does that though.
Facts.
Pretty sure every rapper does that. They steal samples from other musicians.
But is it okay? Can I pose a question to everybody? Is it stealing if the other creator artist got credit on the song, as you see on the screen?
Like, for example, like the Alicia Keys Unthinkable song. Drake wrote that song. He didn't get no credit from that song. Nobody never knew he wrote that song about Nicki.
That's a gem right there.
But look, that's R&B. That's R&B. we know R&B singers um are known for not writing their stuff. We don't look at R&B songs for um like credibility, you know. We just want to hear a good song. But when it comes to hip hop is different because it's based off of realness, you know. For your biggest song, you know, for you to be flexing like you one of the greatest musicians, greatest dudes out here that's in the rap world, and from ad libs to it's just you switching out your voice for his voice or his voice for your voice. I don't know how great that is. And Nokia is lightweight mid anyway.
Is it? It's actually not one of my
Thank you.
favorites. It's
Thank
it's one of
you.
my favorites off the album.
Thank you.
It's one of my
Thank you.
favorites off the album. Not only that, I kind of called it. I knew it was gonna be a hit just off sonically and the sonics of it. Drake one. If
I
Drake's
think
go ahead.
I think what is this? Superman, Spider-Man?
Oh, it's
I don't know
incredible.
what the title is.
Yeah, Superman
Yeah, I
Spider
think
Man's
that's a
incredible
better
too.
I think that's a better song
But would it?
sonically.
I do. I think it's a better song as well. But commercially, it's not going to go as far. I don't feel. And if I
Yeah.
pull up Billboard, I don't even know if it's top 25.
But no, but I
Yeah,
don't even
pull up
think no.
Billboard real quick.
You said what?
He
Pull up
said pull up
Billboard.
Billboard.
So y'all want to pull up Billboard? Let's pull up Billboard. Give me 1
Hmm.
second. Give me 1 second.
That's my only why he doing that. That's my only issue with Drake. And any rapper that's talking about they the greatest, like even Ye.
But hey, didn't Kendrick steal somebody's lyrics? If I'm not mistaken.
Oh, we gonna need facts on that. We
Yeah,
need a
yeah.
video.
Still, what did he steal? You got a reference? Place a reference I can pull up.
I mean, Drake got whole. I mean, we got libraries full of material.
Yeah, Drake is known for collaborating with multiple different artists all over, the genres.
Yeah, look, I love Ye. I love Ye's catalog, but Ye be out here talking like he the greatest ever. When this nigga is talking about, man, Drake should be my writer, Trav should be my producer. I'm like, bruh, what you doing then? If you so great, what you need all these other people doing everything for you?
So do that. Okay, let
You
me
know?
ask. Does
So
that
you
make
feel
me?
like
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead, Jim.
so you feel like as a artist, you should if you want to be considered one of the greatest, you supposed to do it all by yourself.
No. Well, so look at it like this. Like, we'll just take Kanye. I was rewatching that interview with Ack, and Kanye is saying that he's the greatest artist to do it. And I'm like, well, give me the argument of why you are the greatest. You know, I can see why that nigga is great. You know, did all of that sound come from you, or were you just hopping on the bandwagon of great people and letting that launch you to where you wanted to go? Um, um, is Ye really that greatest, or is Drake really the greatest when it's a team effort? I think you got y'all just had great teams. There's nothing wrong with that.
But can I pose a question though? So in other genres, we're not gonna compare genres, right? But when you're Drake, when you're Ye, when you're in some sense, if you're Travis Scott, if you're Future, if you are a big name artist, if you look across the genre landscape, y'all, all other genres, their voice of the genre, like the Taylor Swifts, the Morgan Wallens, though in any other genre, they all have teams. So I
Right.
feel like when you're the voice of your genre or one of those pivotal voices, why not have those teams? Because you're speaking for the genre essentially. It's the same select name. It's always gonna be the same 5 or 6 names listed for the Grammys, listed for all the the big name awards. Why not have a team though? I'll just
I
pose
don't
that.
think
I just posed that
I
question.
don't think nothing wrong with having a team that you. It's just like I just feel like having a team not only makes it easier, but it's like it works out the best.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. But I look at it like this. Would if Jordan didn't have the team that he had, would he have all of those rings?
That
No.
okay.
But Jordan would have still been an amazing artist or basketball player by himself. He would have still had scoring records and stuff like that. He just would be Midas rings.
Okay.
Um, I I think that as far as the only reason that I feel this way about hip hop is because what hip hop is based off of. It's based off of realness. You know, nigga, I'm trying to hear your story. I'm connecting with your story. You know, um, a dope boy listens to dope boy music because it's talking about their lifestyle, and they know that this nigga didn't went through what they going through. They can connect with that. You know, when you find out that that nigga's a fraud, you like, nigga, you ain't really tell you telling my story, but it ain't your story.
Yeah, I can't
You know,
identify.
you lightweight, you just capitalizing off of my situation. Like, how can I truly respect that? You ain't, nigga, I done been to jail like 6, 7 times, you know. You ain't never been there. Like, you talking about the stuff, but it's not based off of your reality. And I can only go back to the concept of we are men.
Okay.
And we have conversations all the time. And all of us got that one dude who's in the conversation, and this nigga is cap all the time. He telling you about like, yo, my man, I got this, I got that. I've been messing with this chick, you know, I woo woo woo. And then for you to find out all of this nigga's highlights is not real. Like, nigga, that's that nigga's story. You know? I can respect it coming from this nigga because he actually lived it. What made 50 Cent so great was that his story was so real. Like, this nigga literally was shot 9 times.
I ain't trying
Like,
to throw you off, but just like that, that man, the guy with the Chiefs that you be moving with at work,
okay.
everything he say,
Well,
everything
not
he, I feel like he
I,
just living a fantasy.
well, okay, we'll talk on him. Everything that my man is saying ain't really cap. My man, he does have his own record label. Like, that's
Yeah,
facts.
and you could the way how he speak, like you could tell, like he got a vision on it. He just don't execute how you wanted to execute.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He got music out. Um, he listen. I think some certain things just
They do not have sweet tea.
that's cool.
This is Dr. Pepper.
Okay, that's straight. Nice. My wife just brought me home some food.
Yeah.
Love
And
you.
also, I wanted to say, how can
Podcast
any
people.
rapper
Hey.
have? How can any artist be great if every artist need a team?
All right. What you mean by
Well,
that? Can you be more specific about it?
Like, like earlier, he was trying to like basically what June was saying. Like when he had started talking, he was saying like how he was trying to basically say like how can any of these artists be great when they all need teams? I'm pretty sure everybody need a team to like to better their voice in this atmosphere.
okay. I'll put it this way. Um, if we all on the same team, and
Okay.
I'm that nigga who's saying, "Hey, I'm the greatest."
All right.
When all of us worked on this thing,
So you feel
you
like they could be like saying more about they had a team do this shit?
like, hey, I got a dope squad. I got a dope producer. You know,
They
this
just
is
the
this.
face of their team. They the face and the voice of their team.
Yeah, he like the
Team
LeBron.
Yeah.
still they team
Yep.
still
That's where I
He
gave
was
like the
going.
LeBron and
That's where I was
all
going with
them
it.
all by themselves.
they
Hold
they
on,
they
hold on. So look, the difference in this is we'll just take Nokia for instance.
All right. Yep. That's the main
okay
topic.
cool.
That is man time.
LeBron is out there putting up points because he's the face of the team because that nigga has all the he's the skill. You know,
All right.
now he got Luca. LeBron got the skill. These other niggas is just fill-ins. Like
Oh,
you
yep.
could replace these people with another nigga and he'll still be doing the same stuff.
Okay.
Correct.
If this is what I'm saying, if you did that with Drake's team, I don't think it'll be the same result.
I don't know though, because I feel like I don't think you can put any like that's just like saying you can give another nigga a song and it's gonna be the same. Sometimes it's the way a nigga deliver it,
Yeah,
what he's saying.
yeah. I think Drake brings a lot to that factor. 'Cause, I mean, if we do Quinn Miller, right? If we talk about the Quinn Miller shit, Quinn Miller is actually cold, right? But a lot of those songs that he was and those ideas he came up with, he didn't deliver them the best, like at all.
Right.
Well,
That's what I'm
Do
saying.
you want to hear that shit from him?
hold on. So look,
And I do
there's
though
there's
personally.
factors.
Shout out QM for sure from Atlanta for sure.
There's actual factors to why you're saying what you're saying. One, Drake has a hell of push behind him. Also, Quentin Miller don't have the same mixers and masters and all of the magic that Drake has behind him. Now imagine if Drake had the same mixers. I mean, Quentin had the same mixers and masters. He had the same budget behind him. He had the same um, push. You don't know. I mean, we could be talking about Quentin Miller and not Drake.
And you're right, but at the same time, like Drake also didn't start off, you feel me, like with everything he got now. Like he still had to earn that with his talent. Not just cause he had a team and shit. See what I'm saying? He was around the right people, the right situation, and he was able to take advantage and go to a different point.
Yeah,
So why
he
not
had.
folks who can help me out and keep me on top?
But I believe I'm a strong person in believing that um you give life to the people that give life to you. You
Okay.
know,
So you feel
Okay.
like
I
he don't create a good team enough.
yeah, like I mean, all of this. You saying that you the goat? That's you saying that this is coming from me. Like I'm him. I'm like, bro, you're being helped like a lot, a lot. Like, I mean, when you understand the industry and you understand like a lot of Drake, yes, a lot of people talk about Drake be giving out the stimulus package. But people look at that as if it's such a one-sided thing, like, oh, Drake is really helping these people. Like them songs had motion behind them
Absolutely.
also.
And for
And
example, you got Fetty Wap, artists, right? You got Fetty Wap, Migos, Gucci, Future. I love McCone and shout out to all these artists. You know,
mhm,
Wave, Drake kind of rode their wave. Continue.
yeah,
Songs
like
already had motion.
yeah, they was already doing stuff. And I'm not really, my goal isn't to be like the Drake hater, but I, yeah, I
No,
want to I want to be the person that gives
I don't
reality
think you
too.
hating at all though. All I'm
Okay,
saying
well, I
is,
appreciate that. I appreciate
I
that.
don't, all
Yeah,
I'm
I don't
saying
either.
is,
I don't either.
I feel like it all depends on perspective on who it's coming from. Like you feel like you want your artist or who you think the greatest to be authentically himself, and it come from him, and feel what I'm saying. But that don't mean Drake ain't what he's saying. He might, because you said he was about jail and stuff like that. Drake don't really rap about shit like that. Most of the time he rapping about a girl or just like vibing or just fun shit. You feel me? I
Yeah,
don't think
but
Drake is considered a street nigga.
well, but Drake do be talking that, man, I'm about to catch a body. I'm about to you look at headlines. This nigga was talking. This nigga was with gang gang. Nigga had the Nike gloves on. Nigga had the the shiesty. You know, he was talking. He talking mob ties. That nigga talking about offing niggas.
But see, when
You know,
niggas get money, that's what I mean. You
but
can
look. So tell me this. Tell me this. I could respect. I could truly respect a nigga who I may not get down with it or agree with it, but it's a difference between a nigga who can look a nigga in the eyes and pull a trigger and you see the life leave this nigga body. That's a different nigga. than a nigga who
They don't
I got.
always come from the ghetto either. You could be on. You could have a regular life and just be a regular, just cool,
Yeah.
and still do that.
Yeah, I mean, the mafia. Them niggas not coming from the hood, you
Yeah.
know. And they whacking stuff for real. But this is what I'm saying. Like, there's a difference between a person who can go and pull a trigger and see the life leaving the person's body and go home and eat and talk to their kids, between a dude who is saying, "Hey, I got 500,000. Go take this nigga out and tell me when it's done." Like I don't know, man. It's just certain things where I'm like, bro, I just be you, bro. Just be that guy who has girl problems. I mean, I'm like Kendrick when he said I like Drake with the melodies, man.
So who would you say? Who is your not your favorite? I would say who would you consider the greatest? And that'll tell me why you think the way you think about Drake.
Well, I think I feel it a little different because I am an artist. I'm a person who produces um music, fashion. I'm and when you're in this world, there is a lot of people who are not as talented as you who steal the life from people who are talented. I just don't like that personally. I feel like that's trash. You know, they get around you so that they could get your light, your shine. Um, and then they'll try to discard you. You know, I can't get down. I feel it a different type of way. That's like if Josh is working with another guy who does photography, and this nigga sees that Josh has an amazing eye. This nigga is great at color grade, and this nigga attaches himself to Josh. You know, locks in on what Josh is great at, takes Josh's fire, and then just like, I'm the greatest. Like, no, nigga, I was there shooting. Like, I can't get down with no personal. Him and Kanye be talking the same way. All this I'm the GOAT type stuff. Like, bro, like some of them beats you didn't even make, yay. Some of them songs that's so great, you didn't even write, my G. And you talking about how are you the greatest? You just have a great catalog.
And I understand that, but all I'm saying is, I feel like everybody, like, I don't know no artist who make the beat, who do this and do that and do everything for the song. That's all I'm saying. So everybody got a team.
Bro, I was just thinking the same shit. Like
Everybody
everybody
got a
needs a
team.
team.
But I understand what you're saying because you saying like he taking all the credit, like he ain't giving out enough. I feel
Like he
you
ain't
on.
acknowledging his team that much. That's what he basically saying.
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah, the nigga, I don't want to hear that GOAT talk when you a dude who really just putting in maybe 10 to 15% of the energy.
But it's a lot of artists that consider themselves go top, but they don't acknowledge their team though. What makes them different from Drake?
Well,
No, it's just
Across the board too. Across the board, all genres.
but look, we only talk about Drake because this nigga is in a certain position.
Yeah, Drake never put in that much work for real. He never did. Like,
Is
but I
that
don't think it's
true?
no nigga out there that's gonna sing that bitch like Drake or make people
I
feel
mean,
it.
that's
That's
the
all I'm
whole
saying.
point. That's the
Yeah,
whole point of it. But like, he only do that part. Like, you,
yeah, I feel you on that. But you gotta have a face behind the shit.
I don't think Drake ever writes.
But I'm saying,
Hold
like,
on.
do y'all think any songs that his team made for him, do y'all think any artist could rap it or like sing it better than him?
That's what I'm saying. That's
Yes,
all I'm saying.
yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
that's what you
Facts.
got.
But that's all
That's what
team
you got
based.
AI for.
Look,
That's
look,
what you
bro.
got AI for.
But look, you got um see, this is the have I wish y'all could bring up the Cam could bring up the video. It's Cardi in the studio.
All right,
And
let me see if I can pull up real quick.
Cardi
When
ain't
he
got,
doing the ad-libs.
yeah, Cardi in there. Yeah. Now that's Cardi minus the magic. So what I'm saying is we
That's
talking about
every
how
artist. That's all I'm saying. Like I don't think
But this
it's
is what,
nobody out there that's just natural. Like that's just him.
like, bro.
Yes, there is.
So when I do live shows, bro, there was a group. We did a So Far Sound. There was a group called YVR. The chick, as she sang, she sounded like a recording. Like no auto tune. She sounded immaculate.
If you guys could just check out your share screen, I got it queued up. Playboy Cardi.
Here you go.
Now, what video he talking about though?
This is just for those, keep the audience engaged so y'all can kind of see what we're saying. So this is Cardi recording. This Cardi recording without the secret sauce, without the engineers, this is just raw live recording. Here we go. We're gonna check it out real quick.
Bro, what is that?
Play that bit down.
This the #1 rapper right now.
But
look,
Can't
that
be
nigga
number one right now.
That's the #1 rapper
that
right
nigga
now.
right there. That nigga right next to him. That's the nigga right there.
That's the guy.
That nigga is a.
I know that, but that's not. You gotta have a face to it. That's all I'm saying.
And you
gotta have
also,
somebody that could deliver it.
and we also now,
You gotta be able to deliver it.
You
absolutely.
just saw his delivery. Yeah.
That shit ain't gonna come coming from me or Cam or you or everybody on here is not gonna sound like that. That's all we saying.
But hold on, we just heard how Cardi sound.
Right? And somebody fixed it for him.
Yeah, but this is the reality. So there's reality versus perceived reality. The perceived reality is when we hit play on I Am Music and you listen to the reality that they created. The reality is that video that we just watched, that's Cardi's actual talent. That's that nigga's actual skill. Realness.
You talking about
Yeah, bro.
That's
all he doing,
who
bro.
he is.
#1 rapper in the world right now.
Nigga Drake look like.
Exactly. I
want to
see.
see what nigga Drake do.
So
Can he actually
Especially Travis Scott.
Yeah, look, that's another one.
I want to see Travis Scott for sure.
I want to see Travis Scott so bad.
bro, all you just go on YouTube.
Listen.
It's there. It's
He's
there.
all auto tune, bro. Travis
Absolutely.
Scott is nothing but auto tune.
He actually he brought recording with auto tune live to the game, to the industry. He brought that.
That's the. And then I seen Huncho do the little Decipher shit. He bought the auto tune with him doing
and I'm not gonna lie, that's ass. That's ass.
If I'm doing something right and I see that it's working, I'm not gonna go to these platforms and not make sure I'm straight. Make sure I'm.
But does that make it? Does that make it right though?
If people like it.
Wait. Okay. So let me ask this. Let me pose the question. So if you are up and coming rapper, right? Not you, just anybody. You're up and coming rapper, and you actually live in your raps. You're doing all these crimes, doing all of this street stuff.
That's all.
But does that make it right? Because that is working. That's giving you, I guess you could say, acclaim. That's giving you, that's boosting your career. But does that make it right? What about integrity?
But I mean, shit. Most of the people I listen to, I know goddamn this shit real. Like, think about it. 21, like the shit they saying, is real because we look like we in the city, feel me? But outside of that, like whatever them niggas rap, we don't know that. I feel like that ain't even my job to figure out. If that shit sound good, I'm turning it on.
I feel you.
Even when we do figure it out, it's still gonna happen.
That's all I'm saying, bro. Like, music is music. Now, if you talking about realism, that's different. Okay, if this nigga really living that, I feel like that's a different conversation. But if you making something and that shit sound,
I agree.
But this is what's so crazy. We have double standards. Because once we find out a nigga ain't real in certain areas, we be like, man, I can't mess with that nigga. That nigga fluke. Like, hold on.
Look, I'm glad
Hold
you
on.
just said that.
So street niggas, look, Gunna.
And I was just finna say that, but that shit still sounds what?
Incredible.
It sound good. But
So
you had so many niggas. You had so many niggas who was like, they was like, I can't mess with him just
They
because
lying.
he not
lying,
solid,
bro.
But
They
playing
lying
that
for
shit
sure.
in their car
Everybody
with nobody around. That shit, they playing that shit in
Most of
their car
these,
with nobody
bro,
around, bro.
most of these niggas, they'll say, I'm not listening to these niggas again. I guarantee you the next week, they're listening to that nigga.
I'm telling you, bro, that shit deep. I know a liar when I see one. Most of them tell them to lie, cause, bro, they
Everybody a fucking liar.
It's cool to say, oh, Gunna snitch, Gunna. It's cool to say that.
But why is
But
it
if
cool?
you a real nigga, bro, and man, I'm listening to that nigga. He
It
sound
don't
better
take
than
that
most
the
of y'all
fact
niggas
that
out
he
there.
make good music. Like
He
still
got some
make good
bangers
music.
still.
I don't care if this nigga not street for real. I'm not living with him. I don't know him from a can of paint.
This nigga Young Thug don't know me, nigga, and I still listen to Young Thug, nigga. I'm
He
still
didn't
gonna
do
listen to
nothing to
Gunna,
me.
my nigga.
Oh,
They didn't do
Hold on.
nothing to me,
He didn't
nigga.
tell on me.
he
So
didn't
hold
tell
on.
on me. What?
So hold on.
Listen.
Yeah, I got a bunch of questions. Go ahead, Ron. Go ahead.
So Thug was just in court.
Uh-huh.
Do you think that what he went through was real?
Yeah, that shit was real.
Okay, so he gets a certain level of respect because that nigga is about what he.
That's a fact. I'm gonna
So,
always respect you
that's
way
not
more
gonna
than
stop
Gunna,
me
but
from
that
listening
don't
I
to
mean
mean,
Gunna, though.
that's like Lil Durk and King Von's situation. Like, that's real when it comes to them. Like the way,
It ain't gonna stop. Listen, I'm here for their music, not their real life. I don't know them in real
Exactly.
life. I'm here for
Yeah,
their music.
you not my main partner. You're not even somebody I know.
I don't even know you, my nigga.
exactly.
Fuck that
Who
shit. I'm
are
gonna
you, my nigga?
So
Young Thug see me, young Thug see me in public, my nigga. He don't know me.
all right, so let me ask the panel this. So y'all saying cap rap is the way? Is that what we're saying?
No,
no, that's not what we
No.
saying. We saying
Listen,
good
listen.
music. That's
It
it.
ain't
So,
the
but
way.
okay, wait.
It ain't the way.
So how can we? Okay, wait. So y'all saying if it sounds good sonically, but it's still cap rap, it's good.
No, that's not what we. Cause you can be lying. That shit. I'm talking about the sound, bro. Fuck what you saying. What do you
The way how
sound?
they
But it's
deliver
cap
it,
rap though.
I don't give a damn.
But that's what
How
I
do you
said.
know?
So that means it's the
How do you know
way.
it's cap rap?
But so look,
How do you know it's cap rap though?
A lot of
Exactly.
rappers get, but see, a lot of them get exposed.
Okay, that's
That's
what am I
where
supposed to do?
that's where the shade room come in. The academics, those type of blogs where we can see through the music, we see through the lens. A lot of
Okay,
these
but look,
guys getting
let me tell you
robbed.
like this.
Okay, go ahead.
Who
Guess
would you
what?
consider like the most
I
authentic
mean, I
artist?
do. I gotta
You know
keep
they
it
telling the
camera.
truth. Who would you say
Hey,
tell? You know they
you got
telling the truth.
King Von, you got Lil Durk,
yeah.
you got
It's
50
gonna be a
Cent.
whole
Like
different
he
quality for
said 50
sure.
Cent.
All of them niggas sitting in jail is authentic.
But
Literally, you got
shit,
YB.
I understand that though, because you being you, I like people say Dirt stupid. Honestly, it's like shit, he living that life, so he felt like, man, they killed my partner. I
You
gotta
can't
show these
turn it
niggas
off.
that they can play with.
Well, I think Dirk's situation wasn't smart because he was out of the game. This nigga,
And you got a whole family now.
What does
yeah,
that
like
Yeah, I
mean
you,
though?
understand
What
that.
does that mean?
No, I understand that part. But what I'm saying is his family knew that he living like this.
They're living like that.
That's all I'm saying. They living like that. So I don't care if I got 10 million, 20 million, I'm straight. But I'm still living like this. Like he didn't never
Yeah,
get
they
away with
grew up
it.
like that. I ain't gonna lie, they did grow up like that. That's the
He
type
a
of
product
lifestyle.
of his environment. That's all he is, a product of his environment.
and listen, I don't think none of that stuff is dope, to be honest.
No, hell no.
But what I am saying is that I could respect,
Because you being real.
yes, I could respect reality. That's what matters to me. What's real? I don't care about lies. I don't watch reality TV.
No, not at all.
I
Not at
don't
all.
I'm not into
Nah, hell.
I live real life. I respect realness. I may not get down with everything, but I will respect people really being who they are. I can respect real music. Like I said, I'm a real artist. I respect real art. There was a time before there was auto tune to where people sat down and sang the song till they sang it right. They practice. These niggas, the reason why they need all this stuff, because these niggas are less talented and they high out of their minds. The reason why you need all this stuff, because you halfway making it through the studio. For one,
Future.
I don't. For one, you don't know. Half y'all not talking about nothing. Y'all in there it's just melody.
But
When when
that's
Thug first
considered
came out,
music.
Thug grew as an artist. But when
For sure.
Thug first came
Yeah.
out, Thug first came out, and that nigga lives down. What are you saying, Maji?
No, I knew what he said.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I know what he was
I
saying.
know what he said too, but what are you saying? I get what you're
Yeah,
saying.
my nigga, you are. What's up? Hold on, my fault.
You good?
Daddy
He's
video.
he's
What did he
came
say?
No, you good, bro.
he came a long. He's saying
Go ahead, baby.
he came a long way, and he put in a lot of work to live the life he's living. That's what Thug is saying for that particular
Yeah, that's
situation.
just how he said
Yeah,
it.
And
yeah,
did he really?
absolutely. We got plenty of documentaries. He just went to court for
Did he really
everything
though?
he lived. He just had to fight a
Man,
case.
Did he really though? That takes us back to the writers and shit. Did he really put in that work?
Absolutely,
I don't think so.
but that's what you think.
I don't think
I'm
none of
speaking.
these successful rappers though. I don't think none of these successful rappers even put in half the work. They just go in the studio with written songs already and just rap and then go
I
home.
mean, so in some cases, yeah.
But my question is like, what
In a lot of
what do
cases.
y'all consider like? You understand like everybody
Every rap led to
like
You
they.
said what?
I'm saying every rapper has a engineer, a mix and a master. Like somebody
No,
got
I'm
to.
talking about writers.
You think Thug had writers
Absolutely.
Why would you
in the
say that?
beginning?
Hell no. Hey,
That's
he,
why
hey, hey, Jim.
no.
He's younger than us. He's younger than us.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, he's
Absolutely.
younger than us. He's
Oh, I
younger than
don't
us.
care about none of that. I think he did too.
Yeah, that's what you think. We just know
He
otherwise.
not on that.
But
He
look,
not,
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
not
lyrics
the
think
like
that's
he's.
not the
I
same
don't
thing.
think he's on that level to where Drake is with 10 and 12 writers and shit. But he like Chris Brown had writers as well,
That's not
and
the
he's
same
But
thing.
incredible.
That's not the
yeah,
same
He's
thing.
Thug.
Like I feel
Yeah,
like
that's
Thug be saying some bullshit, but he be having writers as well. Nigga be high as fuck in a fucking
You
studio,
do you
bro.
have proof of
And
that?
I know a writer that writes for him.
Who? Let's pull up the. All right, we're gonna pull up some.
Pop,
What's the song he wrote for Thug?
huh?
What is the song he wrote for Thug?
Oh, I just
hold on,
know
hold
I
on.
just know he wrote some songs
Thug
for
be
him.
make up
So
I don't
there,
his
know.
own
I
so
don't
it's
know the
no.
song
Oh, okay,
specifically,
all right,
but
for sure, for sure. Go ahead.
But no, I was saying, how can Thug have a writer if most of his songs he be making up his own words in his song?
Bruh,
How can he be a writer?
See, I was trying to
what
keep
do you
it
mean?
general. I was trying to keep it general
I mean, you
because
can write. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I'm trying to keep it general because if we just kind of solo in on Thug, like I know way too much about that whole situation. So like that's why I asked. Yeah, so let's keep it general. Let's not just pick on Thug situation. Let's pick on just artists.
Oh,
Period.
for sure. We was just on Thug, so it's like I mean,
yeah.
I
Yeah,
feel like
we probably gonna
I
stay there
was
long.
saying I was saying I feel like every rapper have a writer for sure.
Well, I'll say it like this. I think saying every rapper, I
Artist.
think that's hyper. I think that's hyperly generalizing. That's like I think there are actual hyperly talented. You got Joyner Lucas, um, who's amazing rapper. You have King Los. A lot of these niggas, um, who could you could go and look on LA Leakers and just go through certain of these some of these people's freestyles, like phenomenal niggas. Like these are niggas who write for other niggas. Um, I'm not against people helping people write songs. I'm just about authenticity
Okay,
at the end of the day.
can I pose a question to everybody?
Go ahead.
So my question would be the pushback, and now I'm playing devil advocate here, right? But the pushback
Hmm.
for artists or other rappers or artists, whichever you want to say, I know they all will use this same particular line. What's wrong with collabing? We've heard Drake say it. We've heard, numerous artists throughout the years of time say, shit, Michael Jackson. I mean, it goes on. The list goes on. What do you say to artists or slash rappers that say, we don't see nothing wrong with collabing with writers, collabing with other vocalists, collabing with what do y'all how do y'all view that?
I mean, it's not. Me personally, I don't think it's a problem at all. Like,
Me neither.
shit, you getting all the help you can, shit, to
But
write a
is it
song.
is it help or collabing though?
It's just, it's help.
I think it depends
It's
on who
help
you ask.
regardless.
Well,
I
it
ain't gonna lie.
You
depends. It
having
depends.
somebody, you having somebody write a song for you. That's help.
That's
But
not the
You
can
can
same.
be
motherfucker probably
collabing.
write it by themselves? Like I feel like, bro, when you in the studio, right? I'm pretty sure everybody in here that been in the studio before, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Bro, it's gonna be times where you in there, you get writer's block, bro. You might ask a nigga like, what would he say, and use that shit,
Help.
or am I tripping?
Is that would be collabing or help?
No,
That's help for sure.
I
Because
think
you
that's
asked
collab
him,
because
what
we
was he
working
saying?
together.
but I think that's minor. What you saying is minor. Like, man, you got a bar, but when you giving me a whole song,
That's help.
that's
See,
different.
yeah, that's very different. But what I'm saying is, what would
But
y'all
he's
say?
saying,
What would y'all say to the people that say, "Yo, bro, we would just say we're collabing. You gave me a hook and I did the verses, or you gave me a chorus
I
There's
don't
nothing
think
and
wrong
nothing
with.
what?
wrong with that, bro.
But
Because I
that's,
feel like,
It ain't nothing wrong with that.
All right,
yeah,
There's
I
nothing
think
that's,
if
wrong
I
you
with
got
that.
the
mean,
voice and I can write it, we work well together. Because I might not have the voice for what I'm saying. That shit might sound way better if you said.
But
yeah, that's
again,
just certain situations though.
but I
Yeah,
I
sir,
think
yeah,
but I also think that could be generated. Like that, how you say it, all of that, like
yeah.
that's
But some people
that's
don't want to
that's
put that work in.
that's but that's magic. At the end of the day, like I said, man, there's certain things in the music industry that is you only like this stuff because it's magic. Like, I mean, them niggas who working on the mixing board, them niggas is wizards.
absolutely.
And they're that's like that's like I'm gonna bring up Josh again. My man is a photographer, videographer. Listen, there's certain things he could do to your picture that can make you look a certain type of way. That nigga can manipulate lighting. That nigga can manipulate with Photoshop. That nigga could suck in a chick's stomach. He could clear up her blemishes. Does that mean that she's really that bad? No, that just means that he's really that dope.
Yeah, that's where everything go. I feel like.
But
I feel that. I
I think
just I just look at it now. I look at the music industry now, like the artists don't have to do much at all. Like as far as writing the songs and everything, all they got to do is just rap the songs. It's some artists that actually put in that time, but you got to think these artists be going in studios having to knock out 30 songs, 20 songs. There's no way they're about to sit there and write all 30 of those songs and get those done in a week. These folks
Yeah,
got albums. I think Rod Wave got writers. I think everybody got writers, bro. I don't look at it as collabs, but I don't want to sit here and say like these niggas are the
mm,
goats and legends and junk, and they don't write none of their stuff. Like,
yeah.
you feel
So
what I'm
Hold
saying?
up.
Like that just don't sit right. Like Thug and them, bro, they be in the studios about 15, 20 hours knocking out songs back at the back. They're not writing all those. They're not punching in all those. I guarantee you, by out of 30 of those, five of them songs they didn't punched in and written by themselves. I guarantee you, because I didn't seen this firsthand. Like I be in studio still to this day,
I understand what you're saying.
and I guarantee you, I know
All I'm
writers.
saying is, bro,
Hell,
certain artists you just don't. I'm not that invested. That's all I'm saying. That's
yeah,
all I'm trying to say. I'm not.
it's just a debate. It's just a debate for sure. But you know what I'm saying? Like I ain't about to call you no legend. Like nobody really. I'm not. Like you're good at what you do for sure. Like Chris Brown, he is an incredible singer.
So what
Nobody
about
can.
like people like
You said,
Chris
whoa,
Paul?
whoa, whoa. Wait. What was their last line, Josh?
Like Chris Brown is an incredible singer.
But what was the but after that?
Like nobody can sing that like him or some shit like that.
No, I thought you said, but he isn't a legend.
Huh? Nah, I wasn't say that.
Okay, for sure. My
Nah,
bad.
he a legend at what he do, but I'm not about to sit here and say like he sat there and wrote all them songs.
No, we know
But
he
I
hasn't.
think he admitted that he don't.
No,
That he
bro.
has.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. That's how I'm getting at. Like, yeah, they
Okay,
can
so
still
if
be good.
somebody say, yeah, I got writers, so what? I'm still like,
You got writers, then nigga. I'm just saying, like nigga, you got writers to do this shit. So don't sit here and say, oh, I'm a go, I do everything and all that. Like, even though they probably never said that, but like, I would never just
The
if
Now
you
you
not
consider
writing
anybody.
everything,
the person in
if you
question was
not
Drake.
writing everything,
Yeah, that's
man,
is it. I don't think so. I don't think everybody has an issue with people who have writers. I only think that people have issues with people who are saying that they're so much far ahead of everybody when they're really not. They're utilizing other people's skill sets to look great.
yeah, bro.
I don't care about Young Thug having writers, none of that stuff. It's just at the end of the day, Young Thug ain't never said that he was the greatest rapper alive.
No.
I've never heard him say that. I've
no,
never
we
said,
don't do no shit like that though.
yeah, and I respect him to when that's like to me like even the concept of the GOAT, the greatest nigga alive. Like, bro, I don't think Michael Jordan or LeBron is the greatest basketball player ever. Like
Hold on, hold on.
hold on.
Whoa, you
Listen.
going too fast.
Hold on, listen to this.
He's
Listen to
he's
this.
also
Yeah,
he's also from
yeah.
Cleveland.
Flag on
He's
the
from
play.
Cleveland.
Flag on
Yeah,
the
he's also from
Hey,
Cleveland.
Ron, let's
What?
get the music, bro. Don't bring up Run.
Hold on, listen.
He's from
Listen.
Cleveland. He's from Cleveland.
The the
Don't
the
bring up
greatest
Run.
think about what we just said. The greatest ever. Like nigga ever isn't ended yet. You may be the greatest right
Oh,
now.
yeah,
The greatest
him.
person.
Oh, he
Nah,
getting too technical. He getting too
Yeah,
technical.
nah,
semantics, man.
Yeah,
Semantics,
Yeah, but
man.
he on
but I
He's
think
getting
somebody.
too
that's
technical.
disrespectful.
Semantic.
I think it's disrespectful.
man,
He a known
run.
person. That's why.
Stop it, Run. Stop it.
To say you the greatest basketball player ever, that's
Stop
not
it.
realistic. Look,
Stop it.
what y'all gonna find out about me is I'm super on reality. That's just not reality.
Run. That is reality. LeBron James is like that.
Oh, tweaking.
I'm not knocking. I'm not saying he's not like that. But
Nah,
to say
that
he's the
shit was
greatest
on
ever,
battery for
Top
that.
one.
oh wow,
So
You
wow.
speaking,
saying
I'm
that
glad.
cause
I'm
you
glad.
saying that cause it's a lot of people that play basketball. It's a lot of unknown people that could also be the great. We just don't know them.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Like that's a wild
That's
bro,
what
we gonna
statement,
that's
man.
die
what
one
he's
day.
saying.
It's gonna be somebody after us. They gonna
That's
say,
like
"Well, that's
music.
Run." Yeah, let's stick to music because
Yeah,
Run.
yeah.
We gonna
No. I love that. Let's actually
Just like
pivot. Let's pivot
music.
right here. Let's pivot. So I got
You
it
said
pulled
let's
up.
stick to music.
All right. No.
Don't talk about my goat.
No, let's talk about it. King James. The Lakers are looking to make a playoff push.
no
We are
disrespect.
here. We are here. Run is also from Cleveland. Make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe if you're new.
Yeah.
Run.
Episode 3.
And
We
you
are
from
here.
Cleveland, Run?
He's actually from Cleveland.
Oh, Run.
He
What are we
he
doing?
But
he
Lucas
is.
just dropped 45
I'm not.
tonight.
Look, I'm not saying LeBron
Well,
James ain't great.
you got their wings.
LeBron James is
I know I'm
great. I'm
asking
just
for
saying.
so much, but like 15 minutes. Can we?
Go ahead.
Okay. Um. I think LeBron James is great. He's definitely a top 5 basketball player, top 3, top 2, whatever you want to put him. All I'm saying is this: the concept of greatest of all time, like that's wild, man. We talk about
So
all
who you
time.
consider great?
We talking about that we know of.
That,
Like
then
who you
you say
consider
that the
who you
the
consider
greatest that
your
I know
goat that
of.
we know of?
That should be the
That we
title
know
then.
of.
Not GOAT, not greatest of all time. It should be greatest of who we know of. Whatever that acronym comes out to, that's what you should call it. But all time, that's wild, my guy.
All right. So in
So
other
we
news,
got
I
so
No, I mean he's not wrong he's not wrong at all. But if
No,
you
he's
guys,
not wrong.
if you
There's a lot of people that play basketball.
for sure, you're
And
right.
saying
You're absolutely.
LeBron is the GOAT is crazy because it's hella people. It could be other people that we don't know of that's better than Bron. They just don't have the same. They ain't get the same opportunity that Bron got. LeBron earned that opportunity though.
I don't give a damn what y'all talking about. When you get to the NBA and you score the most points ever, and y'all seen this shit. We done seen
Yeah,
this
he
shit.
solidified that spot, twin. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, but look, he also
Like, what more
so
does he have to achieve to solidify that spot?
hold on. But look, LeBron also did start off at 18. He started professionally scoring basketball like 2 to 3 years before a lot of these people were able
That's
to
not
do
his
it.
fault.
It ain't LeBron's
It's
fault.
not his fault. He
But,
earned
but
that
I'm
opportunity.
not saying that. I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is that um it's not that he just went and just scored all the points. My man, you just started early.
How is
That's
that my fault though? That I'm
And
not
he's still
responsible for
playing
that.
right now.
Yeah,
He
I'm not.
started early.
See, that
And
made me
still
even better. I'm
playing.
18 doing this to
He's
niggas.
still playing right now.
yeah, I mean,
I
but
mean,
18,
I'm
18 being
18. I'm
6,
40.
6,
Come
8.
on, bro.
Listen,
Well,
he's
that
a
sound like
physical specimen.
excuses. Yeah,
No,
Ryan.
no, no. Listen,
Yeah,
listen. I don't want to. I
you,
don't want to talk down
you
on another Cleveland, or Ohio native because he's from Akron. Um, and he wouldn't say he's from Cleveland. Um, I'm not trying to tear him down. All I'm saying is that, um, due to certain things, and nobody could be against this. You know, it's just in his era, he's the greatest. That's how I would put it. In his era, he was the greatest basketball player
That's already
on
happened.
the
We talking about
on the
all time.
national level to do it.
Hey, you watch The Last Dance?
Yeah, Jordan was the greatest during his era. That's what I would say for Jordan.
I
That
agree.
that we that
Yeah,
they
I
were
agree.
able
I
to
ain't
see.
gonna lie.
But if you put all this shit together,
We don't know, bro.
I'm going
That's
Like,
LeBron.
that's
distance wise, as a basketball player, he just go. He's just
we
a
gotta talk about that
basketball
title, my
player.
guy.
40 point man.
He's a go, bro.
Yeah,
He done
listen, I ain't
proved
knocking
that.
him. I'm not gonna knock
He been in
LeBron.
the league
This
for
nigga went
22
to how many
years.
NBA finals
He
in
the
a
only
row?
nigga that do that.
How many? What was that? 8. This
Hold
nigga
on.
went to 8 NBA finals in a row.
pop it.
Fuck. I know what y'all gonna say. Wins. Fuck that.
But look,
This
also look, this is
Ain't gonna lie,
another
also,
argument.
he had a team.
We talking about his longevity. We're talking about LeBron's longevity.
okay.
We're also in LeBron came up in a time to where um sports medicine was way
Oh
better
my
than
god.
Come
Run.
on,
That's
Ryan.
not his fault.
Stop. Just
He
stop.
can't control that these niggas got good medicine.
no. I mean,
Is
hold
it
on.
his
Ryan.
fault that he take care of his body better than the other
Ryan.
Listen,
Ryan.
listen. Listen. I
Damn.
hear y'all,
Oh,
but
come
y'all
on.
can't argue. Y'all can't argue the facts.
That is
That
fact. Go ahead.
I
no,
mean, that is
listen.
fact.
Wow.
A
He
lot of
came.
stuff
He came.
today, it wasn't back. They ain't had that back then.
Yeah, but
And
what you want me to do
and I
about
give it to
that?
LeBron. No, listen. I also will give this to LeBron. LeBron chose to be even more on the side of uh the advances in the medical in sports medicine. He chose to be like, hey, I'm not gonna be out drinking. I'm not gonna be his discipline, I give him that. I'm never gonna take away from his skill set, his discipline, because there's a lot of basketball players right now who's not putting $1 million into just their health annually, dieting and things like that. LeBron
Right.
isn't he didn't get no handouts. I'm not saying he getting no handouts. I'm just saying that he's the person who took full advantage. Like back in Jordan times, the niggas on cocaine. Like
Fact.
before and after the show.
LeBron.
What you want me to do about that,
LeBron
big
is
brother?
LeBron is choosing, and I'm giving LeBron big up. I'm bigging that nigga up for
Yeah,
that.
but it's
Like,
not. You don't want to though.
Mike ain't got there do coke.
I do.
Coke, Shaq. They ain't do
Yeah,
no coke. Curry. They ain't do no drugs. That's
yeah,
not
but Shaq didn't work out, and that was Kobe's issue with Shaq. Shaq could have been way liver if Shaq would have put in. If Shaq had the work ethic of Kobe, we wouldn't be talking about no
Yeah, facts. Fact. He'd
LeBron.
be He underachieved, just also like Kevin Durant. But since I got
Yeah,
it, if
Kevin Durant.
you guys look
That
at your,
ain't Brown's fault.
it's not our fault.
Ain't Brown's fault. Shaq ain't get his ass up and go hit that gym.
Hey, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. I'm
Literally,
with y'all
bro.
on that.
Literally.
So look, check me out. So if you guys check y'all share screen, I have the NBA playoffs queued up.
Get into it.
Okay.
Got the NBA playoffs queued up here.
Hey, it's Cleveland. It's Cleveland all the way for me. Cleveland.
Cleveland all the way for him.
Who
Yeah.
said that?
Mr. Cleveland.
Y'all gotta
himself.
get past the Celtics.
We got that. We got that.
Y'all not being the Celtics, and we could bet money on that.
Man. See, I don't bet on.
We
I
don't
don't bet
gamble.
on nothing that I don't got control over, man.
I don't like neither teams, but we could bet money that y'all don't beat the Celtics.
All right, so let's kind of do the queue. Y'all see we got the West here. How y'all feeling? What are some of y'all playoff predictions? Some of y'all, what are y'all sleeper teams that y'all do have, if y'all have any?
Cleveland.
They're the number one seed. Number one seed should never be a sleeper.
The number one sleepers. Hey, the NBA. Look, the NBA is hating on Cleveland.
And why is that?
No, I don't think NBA hating on Cleveland. I think Cleveland overachieved.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Consistently
overachieved.
I don't think they're. They're not better than Boston when it comes to playoffs, bro. I'm putting my trust in Boston as far as that situation. But if we talking about overall, I'm riding with Goat James, and I'm riding with Superstar Luka, and I'm going AR-15 on you. I just got to.
Oh, he a Lakers fan. We could bet on that too.
Yeah.
I'm a Warriors fan.
Yeah. I
taking the Warriors over
I told Tyÿ Guyÿ. So
he's only a Lakers fan. He's only a Lakers fan because that's where LeBron is.
Absolutely, yeah. No, that's public. Yeah.
Same thing with Cam.
Absolutely.
Cam was a Cleveland Cavalier. He was a Cavalier.
I was.
Wherever LeBron go, I'm there.
Yeah, that's public
information. Look, Dez will get on him earlier about having multiple teams having.
Well, I don't care.
Multiple teams and shit like that.
I don't even say I'm a favorite. I don't even say I have a favorite team. I say wherever LeBron.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was getting critiqued because I say, yo, I'm a Kyrie fan, so where he go, I go. And I also love LeBron. They also played together. That's not real critique. I'm not a fan of an organization because organization doesn't show loyalty. An organization don't show loyalty. You want me to be loyal to motherfuckers who's not loyal to me. Fuck them.
But you gonna trade my favorite
player. But perfect example of that in recent times, like a few months ago, Dallas traded Luka.
Exactly.
But that's so either it go. But anyway, what are some of y'all? So we got Cleveland as a sleeper. June, you got any sleeper teams? Ty, you got any sleeper teams that can make a playoff push?
I'm gonna say if Golden State stay at 6, they out of there.
Yeah, but first round exit.
Anywhere they go after that, I think they win. Honestly, I think they slept on for real.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that wholeheartedly.
The Nuggets slept on too.
Yeah, the Nuggets.
But Mike Malone
got a lot going on.
Yeah, bro, Mike Malone. That's a big piece. That's a huge piece. How y'all feel about Mike Malone being terminated as well as the GM they announced yesterday?
They say that toxic relationship.
Yeah. Me personally, I think that them losing Mike Malone is a huge factor, and I also think that's a huge factor for Joker to leave Denver.
Yeah, I think he gonna get traded.
No, I think he just leave.
How many years he got? Like 2.
Yeah, I can look it up, but he has the super duper dumb max, the 500 big boy.
Yeah.
So
I don't think he's leaving no time soon, man.
But
is it all guaranteed?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's MVP, buddy.
Yeah.
That's MVP. That's last year MVP, bro.
So I just me personally, I feel like this is why I'm so strong on the Lakers playoff push, and I feel the need to say this. Let me get an ISO. So this is why Lakers in 5, right? If you look at these teams, none of these teams are overwhelmingly comparable to the Lakers, though. If you look at the last 3 years, or the last 4 years, if you want to, the only team that beat the Lakers in the playoffs is the Nuggets. Now that the Nuggets team is not only good, they're not good enough to make a strong playoff push. They lost last year. The team that they brought back this year is even worse. Secondly, them losing their coach is a huge deal. And we also know Mike Malone coached LeBron, and he's coached a lot of superstars. That's what they don't talk about. So Mike Malone not being there no more, that's a huge piece.
Crazy. I wouldn't say that.
Absolutely not. But obviously, we do know Joker is still Joker, right? But he's still Joker. That doesn't change anything. He's still going to give you 50, 15, and 15. It doesn't matter. But his pieces aren't there anymore. Jamal Murray's hurt. They're not talking about that. But, bro, he ain't even been playing. That's why Joker's giving you 60 and 20 and 20. He got to do so much because that team is so ass. Right? They're not depth. They're not deep anymore.
Not to even cut you off real quick, but the same thing you talking about is the same thing that eliminate them from the playoffs the last 2 years.
That's not the same. That's not the same team.
Yeah, they ain't the same team.
That's the same team.
No, it's not.
They had a way better bench,
bro. There's no KCP. There's no Bruce Brown. There's no it's a lot of pieces that aren't there that matter.
Hold on. So according to this bracket that you got up here, LeBron and them got to play the Warriors first.
Yes, as of today, yes. If we just go today.
Okay, that's not going to be easy at all.
No, I don't think it's going to be easy.
That's fine.
I think we get them in 6 for sure.
If you look at go ahead, Ron.
But I think they could do the same thing though.
If it go wrong, it's not going to go wrong.
Bro, they got to listen, man. I think Jimmy Butler going there was an amazing pickup.
I agree. But did you watch when the Rockets played the Warriors and how they took Steph out of the game and them boys was like, "What the fuck are we gonna do?" Did you see that?
Can I piggyback on that?
I didn't see that game.
Can I? So let me piggyback off of it. Go.
The Rockets.
Wait. We're better. Secondly, but wait, hold up.
Y'all not better because
the Rockets is young as hell, bro.
Yeah, that's why we're better than them. That's why. That's so because Cleveland got the best record in the league. Are they the best team? Like that don't.
Yes.
That's not a good argument. He's biased. He's biased. But this is what I was gonna say though. To piggyback off that, you're right. Rockets have a better record. OKC have a better record. What happened to those teams in the playoffs that we've seen in the last 5 years? OKC. So that doesn't matter. The record doesn't matter. It's about matchups. That's what matters.
Guess who? Guess who the Thunder got knocked out by last year?
The Mavs. I know that.
That boy Luka. Guess what team he on now?
Yeah, well, hold on. It wasn't just Luka because
he had Kyrie. No, I'm not this.
Kyrie was balling.
Kyrie. That's not the
and
same
we got
team.
Bron.
It's two Batmans. We have two Batmans. What the hell? But anyway, so my overall point is what I'm saying is it's about matchups. It's never about record. It's always about matchups. The Lakers versus the Warriors is a favorable matchup for us. They don't have no solid wing depth. That's why we will overmatch them. That's why we beat them 2 years ago. That's why we're gonna beat them again.
Hold on.
It don't matter
do they got Wiggins and Kuminga still?
They got Kuminga. They don't got Wiggins.
Yeah, Wiggins gone.
Well,
okay.
We don't got Wiggins. We traded Wiggins. He on the Heat.
So who y'all gotta get me up to speed with who they got as far as roster.
Give them
who they starting 5.
Shit, they got Kuminga. They got Butler. They got Draymond. What's that?
Put Vajinsky.
They got
Vajinsky. Yeah.
He the
got
center.
Buddy Hield. They got Kevin Looney. And we got this 6'8" for it.
But that's what I'm saying. That's favorable.
Santos, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. We want that. We would love that.
Steph Curry Steph Curry is
You're
an X
right,
factor.
but guess what? No, he's not. He's the guy. But we have Luka
Yeah.
that'll cancel all that out. Now what?
Nah, and hold on,
Now
But
what?
cancel
Luka
out
cancel.
Curry. I
Absolutely.
think
They canceled each
I
other
think
out.
nah.
Yeah,
Nah.
Luka don't play
if you
defense.
really want to take it there,
Luka don't play defense.
You
Curry
right.
does.
You right. Luka did, and he
Yeah.
also made it to the finals last season. So what does that tell you?
And he
I
didn't
think
win.
his
Did,
yeah.
where did Curry?
we
Where
talking
was Curry?
about the lineup right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Your debate isn't that doesn't make sense. Luka doesn't play defense, but he made it to the
what was
finals without playing
what
defense.
it what I I think that Dallas just had an overall better team than what Curry had last year. Curry went to the playoffs. Curry went to the playoffs with him and Draymond. That's crazy, bro. Out of the West. And they had Luka just had a better team. A overall just better team. They had way more depth. They had a better team than the Warriors. Of course they were going to win. If y'all are talking to just matchups.
Yeah,
I think
that's
that
all I'm saying. We know Curry is Curry.
I think the Lakers got better, and I also think that the Warriors got better.
That is true.
Substantially better.
That's
I think
fine.
we still win that matchup.
That easy. That's a favorable matchup. We want that. They don't have no Joker. They don't have KD or no big. That's overwhelming. Curry's going to
No
get
big.
35.
Either.
But
I mean, but
you're
y'all don't
not.
got a
No,
big
no, no.
that's
See,
Y'all don't
overwhelming.
got
no,
no big.
y'all missing it. Y'all
Go down the
overthinking.
lineup. Go down the lineup.
No, they're missing
Coach.
it. Look. Tyler's so emotional. This all feeling from him. Ron is just Ron, bruh. That's what we're telling y'all.
I'm critical.
In the last 5 years, what teams beat the Lakers? It's only been one team. What do they have? My point.
They got a big. They got a
Right,
big.
right. The Warriors don't have that. They don't have
They got a
wing
big
depth.
that could play.
They
They got a
don't,
big that could play the one. Because that's what he is. He a
and
center
that's
that play
enough.
point.
And that's enough for you to say, yeah, they can beat the Lakers,
Who?
the Warriors.
No. I'm just saying. I mean, if we speaking about Jokic, I'm just speaking about Jokic. What makes Jokic amazing? This nigga is a center that's getting like 20 assists.
Right, but that's what I'm
A
saying.
game. This nigga's a point
Still
guard.
taking a rock as a.
The only team that's beaten the Lakers has been him. We're not going to face him until the third
you
round.
saying in the West?
In the last 5 years or 4 years.
Okay,
Well,
but look.
y'all make it to the playoffs one of those years though.
Also, y'all weren't dealing with this year's Rockets team, which is well coached
They are.
and well staffed,
That is fine. But are they experienced?
and they're younger.
Are they experienced?
They got a great
Yeah,
coach. They
What
got a
does
great
that
not
mean?
coach.
experienced.
OKC has a good
It's
coach,
just like
and
with
they're
OKC.
non-experienced. What
OKC
happened to
had the
them?
best record last year.
And what happened to
They lost
them?
the Mavs.
Right.
That's
That's what I'm telling you.
That's
They
last
got
year.
first
No, that's
round.
every year. Experience matters. That's the experience
That's why the
matters.
Warriors go so far. Why other teams like Warriors, Celtics, Bucks, they go so far.
Experience.
And Cleveland.
Who?
You forgot them, Tyler.
Who?
Cleveland, you could throw the Heat.
I don't. No, number 23 is in the Raptors. So
Yeah.
Cleveland ain't nothing.
I'm just huh?
Huh?
Nothing.
Oh man, y'all hold on, man. Y'all
Run,
y'all
I
are
was
y'all trying to
all on them niggas.
y'all
Hey, you want to be honest? The East not even stat for real.
The East is terrible. That's what I'm
Nobody
saying.
watching them game.
Hold
Only
on.
team
I
you
might
gotta
watch
worry about.
Detroit play.
Only two teams you gotta worry about is the Bucks and the Celtics. That's it.
And why is that though,
Yeah,
Ty?
nah,
Tell
that
him
ain't-
why.
that ain't
Tell him
true.
why. Tell
That
him why,
ain't true.
Ty.
That
Tell
ain't
him why,
true.
Ty guy. Tell him why, Ty guy. Tell him.
That ain't true though. That ain't true though.
There's nobody on the East.
Listen, the East, you got some the East is rising. You have the Pistons.
Come
Yeah,
on,
in a few
man.
years.
Come
Yeah.
on, man.
Hold on.
Come
So you
on.
saying the Pistons
No, they good. I'm talking about
First
like
round
they need 2 more
exit.
years to be like champion.
First round exit.
hold on.
Say
You
goodbye.
also have the Knicks. The Knicks is a good team.
They're also if
They
the
good,
East were if
but
the
they
East
ain't-
they're only good because they're in the East. They don't make the playoffs
They
in the
got
West.
Carl Anthony
Nah.
Towns.
What I'm saying, who
They,
is in the East?
they don't make the playoffs in the West with that bullshit.
Man, get out of here.
Man,
Now-
Look at the West. Look at the West records. Why you think everybody got a similar records in the West? All them teams are good in the West.
The
They
West
sat
is
in the West.
tough.
Look in the East.
Look, hold on.
The win difference and the loss
Hold
difference
on.
is not that close.
The Knicks have a better record than the Lakers.
Fine. You're in the East though.
The Pistons aren't too far behind the Warriors.
But look at it. Oh, go ahead, Ron. Go ahead. Get your shit off.
Look
The Clippers.
the West. Look at the teams in the West. Look at the teams that are
A team. Look.
No, I'm looking at their records. I'm looking at their records right now.
A
all the
team.
players
What I'm-
that's on them teams.
Look though, a team that's 40-40 can make the playoffs in the East. 40-40.
Look, it's about the same. But look, bro,
It's not.
about the same.
It's
in the,
not.
look, you got the Kings who are in the play-in. They're 39-40.
Right.
That's 40-40 basically.
but
No,
they at like
That's
12.
that's play
But
in.
the same team on the East is in the same. What Cam said gets canceled out because both of those, the team that he's saying is 40-40 is in the
What
play-in.
we're saying is they're in the West. The West is way more tougher than the East.
Right.
Well, look at what I'm saying. All I'm saying is based on the
Information on the screen.
wins and losses.
Okay.
It don't look
We
like the
talking about the
West is much
opponent.
different than the East.
Right, because the East,
The competition.
who they
is
play
different.
ain't nothing. They can win them games. In the
But listen
West,
to what I'm.
History.
where the
But
West
look
is
at what I'm saying. The West, the scoring, the wins and losses look about even. If you
right, because they all good.
They all good. That's what we saying.
They all good.
No, y'all,
They all get in the
he's talking about comparing the East record to the West record. That's what he's saying.
I know that. I know, but we saying like when you in the East, you're going to play more East teams.
Absolutely.
When you in the West, you're going to play more West teams.
Yeah, but
And for
what I'm
example,
saying,
let me throw OKC out there. OKC is 26-1 against the East. And this the
They
same
only
team
lost
y'all
one
said-
game against the East. They
That's
only
what I'm
lost
saying.
one
This
game.
the same team y'all said they go lose in the first round against a West team.
Second round.
yeah, I don't think
Yeah.
I don't think they're going out. I don't think they're going out first round.
The Thunder?
Yeah,
No.
heck no.
Nah, they get out second round. If they play Joker, he'll get them boys up out there. But we honestly want to see OKC. We would love to see OKC in the Western Conference Finals. Oh, we would love that.
Boy, what?
Well, I would love that actually. That's favorable.
They
And I
actually
literally mean Lakers
got
and
bigs. They actually got bigs.
That's but we're gonna
Hey,
make
Hunger
it
shoots
right,
and shit.
right. But they're
Got
big.
Chet.
Come on,
Chet
bro.
Hunger
Chet.
ain't fucking man. Come on,
Come
man.
on, bro.
Who
Y'all
guarded
don't gotta-
Chet on the Lakers? Who guarded Chet on the Lakers?
Rui, we'll put Rui on him. That shit over with.
Bro, you know Chet Hunger averaged 14
Rui ain't
points
even
a
there
game.
no more, bro.
Yes, he is. He on the
That's
bench.
what I'm saying.
Rui don't
What
start.
you talking
Now, now I'm making stuff up.
Yeah, I forgot.
Should I have
about him.
Should I have to pull the roster up?
Let me see.
He's on the bench, guys. He doesn't start anymore. Everyone, calm down. Relax.
Go bring it up.
I know.
Bring it up.
He don't start. No, he does start. When
No,
he
he,
started,
no,
he started.
no. I'm saying JJ Redick mixes up his lineup, so he's not a consistent
Yeah.
starter. So that's all I'm saying. So that's just semantics. The bottom line is we would love to see the Thunder. We would love to see them. We would love to see the Warriors. We would love to. We would love to see the
You
Rockets.
would love to see the Warriors.
Absolutely. We just cleaned them up
Bro,
2 years
Bro,
ago.
looking at the only team, I really don't fear no team in the West.
Right.
Like,
Because we don't even have to see the Nuggets. We were able to avoid them. Cool. Everybody else, BBQ. Okay.
But if the Nuggets beat the OKC, y'all would have to see the Nuggets in the conference finals.
Yeah, that's what we want.
mock them.
Y'all don't
Mock them
want the
too.
Nuggets. Bro, the Nuggets done beat y'all 2 years in a row. Y'all don't want them.
That's what I'm telling you. So now your
Exactly.
argument is going to well, that's the only team that's beat us.
Them boys.
Oh, for
They
sure.
getting mocked.
Yeah, we getting on their ass. Luka and Joker gonna cancel out. What you got after that?
You saying Luka and Joker go cancel out? Who's going to guard Jokic?
This
on
nigga not
That's why I
listening,
said
bro.
they gonna
This
put
nigga
Marcus
not
in guard.
listening, bro. He's just high off life. Clearly.
No, Jokic
I'm
is
just
gonna have
saying
60.
though,
Bro,
Jokic
that's
is
fine. That's not enough to win a NBA game. You can go get 80, Joker. That's not going to beat the Lakers. The fuck?
Go get 100.
I mean, but he done beat the Lakers the last 2 years.
With what team though? He's high, bro. This nigga's high.
We
Clear.
talking about the team we got now versus
Bro,
the next
this
team.
nigga is high.
That
Nope.
team not that much different, bro. It's
Oh my. And so
You
that
got
make.
the same-
Oh Lord. Ty, bro.
Ty, they had a way better team them 2 years.
way better. Jamal Murray's hurt. He ain't even been there.
But this is my thing. If we talking about this year's teams,
Okay.
and not thinking about the past,
Okay.
I think the West, the Rockets,
No,
the
they're not
Rockets
ready.
is crazy, bro.
They're not ready.
They good. They're not ready.
oh
No,
my
the Rockets is
God.
nice, bro.
We
No,
know
they're
that.
not ready.
They're not ready. You niggas too excited. The
They
Cavs,
They
they're
never seen them bright lights.
that's what I'm. The Cavs are not ready. The
Rockets-
Pacers
hold
aren't
on.
ready.
Hold on. Y'all talking about how hard the West is, right?
Okay,
The Rockets is number 2
right.
in the West.
Which means what?
We're talking about the playoffs.
Which means
They're
what
not
though,
ready.
Ron? Which means what?
That's not.
They're number
You gotta
2.
realize like the best teams in the seas don't always win in the playoffs.
Right. That's what I'm saying. What does that mean? You're number 2. The
Hold on.
Cavs are number 1. What are they doing? Second round exit.
Number one.
Second round exit.
Nah. They hosting up that championship this year.
Whoa. David Stern
That is
rolling
fire.
over in his grave. David Stern is rolling over.
Hold
Lord.
on. Even if y'all make it past the second round, y'all not beating the Celtics. The Celtics got a complete team.
Man, it's gonna be Lakers Celtics. Man.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
It's gonna be Cleveland Rockets or Cleveland
Nah,
Thunder.
If we was playing 2K, yeah, if we was playing 2K.
Yeah, we on 2K. We can rock out with that.
Okay.
We talking about real life, Ron.
Listen,
Real
what
life.
history, we talking about hold on, what y'all just say? Y'all said
Real life.
y'all done been there enough. Look, if we going off of who
Experience.
been there enough, yeah, experience. LeBron is very experienced with going
Right.
into the playoffs.
Right.
He's not that experienced in winning them.
What? He has 4 titles.
Hold on.
How many times has he won?
Does that
Wait,
matter if I still
yeah.
experience? That's
I'm with you on
experience.
that, I ain't gonna lie.
No, what I'm
That
saying
makes
is
experience.
experience.
You gotta win some to lose.
Look,
you gotta lose
Look,
some to win some.
experiences just let me know he's a 50%. His record is 50%. He's 50% right
Which
now.
means what? I'm more experienced than
Bro,
you,
you
Nick.
dead ass. Bro,
Come
you
on.
gotta be bullshit.
No, all
Come
I'm
on,
saying
you
is
lost me on that one,
He
bro.
trolling, right? He gotta be trolling.
You lost me on that one, bro.
listen, he 50-50.
Bro,
Playoffs.
I don't give a
He's
damn.
still experienced, bro.
Yeah, that's what.
Listen, no, I get that, but all I'm saying is all that experience tells me is that he's 50-50.
Okay.
Bro, the Thunder have never
Still
been to the finals.
So
with
that
this
they're
team.
0%.
The Clippers have never been to the finals ever.
They never even got out the 3rd round or 2nd round,
That's
really.
cool. That's cool. Look,
How was that? Okay.
Kawhi Leonard, the Raptors never went to the finals either.
Yeah, because of
Ron.
LeBron James.
The
Guess what?
Raptors.
LeBron was
Right,
there
because of
when he did
LeBron
it.
James. Right.
LeBron
Yeah,
was
but
there.
what I'm saying is the Raptors beat, who did they beat?
To get to
Philly.
the finals.
They beat
Who
Warriors. They beat
Warriors?
They beat
Who
us.
had all the
Unhealthy.
experience?
An unhealthy
Who
Warriors
is-
team. Unhealthy
With
Warriors
no
team.
KD, with no Clay.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
just
I
Steph
ain't gonna
Curry
lie.
and Draymond Green.
The
For
team
how
they
many
got
games?
now.
For how many games?
Unhealthy boogie.
That's what I'm saying. That team was
Like, they had
unhealthy.
Bud hurt.
Everybody got hurt.
We
Ain't gonna lie,
know
our
that.
team was-
We know. So salute to Kawhi for winning it, but we know what it was. A healthy Warriors team. 4-1.
Mock them boys.
Yeah, 4-1. Bye-bye.
Hold on. About that. How did he even come out the East? Was LeBron was in the East still?
Nah,
around
LeBron,
that time?
Nah.
that was his first year with the Lakers.
Remember we had the rookies, the Lonzo Ball and the young guys.
So,
Yeah.
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 They was booty.
Ass.
Still average
Brad
28,
made-
8 and 8. Still average
Oh,
28
yeah.
and 8.
The playoffs to like
He
2019,
took
2020.
he knew the vision. He knew what he was doing.
As soon as they took a
He was padding the stats. He was padding the stats.
Run.
That's all he had in him. That's all he
Run.
had
yeah,
in him on that track.
Run.
hater too. Hey, I
So-
fuck with it though. I was just a Brun hater, but I just had to like, realize all the shit he accomplished in
Yeah,
that shit. You
yeah,
feel
bro,
me?
he's phenomenal.
Yeah,
So,
I gotta troll Cam and June on this
why though? Why?
one.
Look at
Because
June face.
look,
And he's from Cleveland, brother. He's from Cleveland. He's actually from there.
That's crazy.
The trenches. He didn't
Yeah.
even own a LeBron jersey.
That's crazy.
no, I did. I didn't burn it. I didn't burn LeBron.
He came back though.
And saved you. Your whole economy.
Yeah, I think we actually had a good team. We actually had a really good team.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, y'all had
So,
K
so
Love.
JR is the first name you. Oh God.
We had Kyrie.
No, I was just thinking about that moment.
Tyÿ Guyÿ, why are you
LeBron-
trolling me like this, Tyÿ Guyÿ? Why are you doing me like this?
I would say arguably, that was one of the best teams that LeBron was on.
2016.
Yeah, Cavs.
Yeah, it's the best, his second best team. Yeah.
No, I think
His
it's the first best
team
team.
with Miami.
No,
Miami was the best.
Nah,
the 2020 Lakers, bro. 2020 Lakers.
No.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
Absolutely. Phenomenal
COVID-
team.
Come on, that's the
JaVale
year everybody
McGee.
was sick.
I'm not
Everybody was
responsible.
battling COVID,
I'm not
man.
responsible for that, big brother.
Niggas was on the court. Niggas was on the court with respirators, bro.
Big
Running
brother,
up and down the court.
big brother. I'm not mad. That's not my fault, big brother. I just play who's
Come
in
on.
front of me.
I'm here. I'm playing.
I play who's in front of me. We
Man,
also
they
beat Joker.
They said Giannis Antetokounmpo's brother
Yeah, y'all did
Uh,
beat the
definitely had COVID.
Oh, you talking about the year after? Nobody cared.
No.
Nobody watched that finals. That shit was ass.
It was also rigged.
No,
too.
he had COVID the bubble year, the one that the Lakers won.
No,
y'all
you
had
talking about
the Masters?
the year.
What does that mean?
y'all had. What I'm saying is y'all definitely had sick niggas in the league.
How am I
LeBron
responsible
was
for that?
battling. LeBron was battling niggas with COVID.
But how are
Who
we
had bad
responsible for that though? Is what I'm. How's that
Yeah,
his
one.
fault?
I'm saying that's an easy year.
twin.
That's an easy year. That's
So-
an easy
so
year.
They was sweeping them teams, bro.
Can I pose a question?
Run. They actually say that's the toughest ring they ever had to get because the mental was fucked up.
Oh, come on.
Literally.
Can I pose
That's
a
narrative. That's narrative.
Can I
That's
pose Can I
narrative.
pose a question
but
to the
look-
panel?
Him going against
Go ahead,
the most winningest team was the hardest. When he went against the Warriors,
I ain't gonna lie, they
who
was a
had
good
that
one.
great season, they had the season that beat out Jordan's season.
Mhm.
They had the
That's it.
historical season.
They lost.
That was his. No, yeah, but I'm saying that was the hardest team that LeBron had to face.
No, it was that Spurs team. No, 7.
No,
Yeah.
Spurs is better than
The young
Warriors.
Spurs. That young
Oh,
Spurs.
hell no.
That young Spurs.
None of them was. They weren't
They
young.
ain't had no
though, bro.
KD then. They just had Steph, Clay, and Draymond.
Yeah, for
But
sure.
that team was known for being the greatest team.
They was the greatest team though. They had
Yeah,
the best
by
record.
record. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
I reckon, yeah.
We cleaned them up. Cleaned them up in 7.
Yeah.
Yeah,
On
we-
a 20. Huh.
So can I pose a
And we
question
beat
to the
y'all
panel?
the next year. You feel me?
Come on, man.
Go ahead, man.
Go
So-
ahead, Cam.
All right. So what are y'all? So I'm gonna kind of pull it back up. Hold on, I'm trying to timestamp it real quick, fellas. Bam.
No, you good.
So what are y'all finals predictions? NBA finals predictions. Who's getting there? Who's gonna get there? And then can we do who's gonna make it there? Right, the teams that make it there and why they win it.
I got LA and Boston.
Cleveland, and LA.
If
Hey,
it's Cleveland and LA,
So go ahead. I want everybody to get their shit off.
Oh,
Go ahead.
Cleveland. No, I think that'll be a good narrative. When I look at the NBA, when I look at the NBA, I look at storytelling.
Mm-hmm.
I think LeBron, Yeah, I think LeBron going against
Mm-hmm.
his first team,
Mm-hmm.
the team that hasn't won since LeBron, I think it rakes in a lot of money. A lot of money. This team has
Like
very
policy.
good. Yeah, that listen, when I think about the finals, that's all I think about. I'm not
Storyline.
under
Okay,
the
I understand what you're saying, but I
Storylines.
don't think that makes more money
yeah.
than Boston and LA because of the championships, the history. I understand what you're saying about Bron and versus the home team. Boston and LA, that seems a little different. It brings you back to the old days where the world it was just basketball. And you got all these superstars. You go Bron, Luca, Tatum, Brown,
Yeah.
Porzingis, Austin Reeves, Drew Holiday. Like that's a great matchup.
That is it. That's a good. I would pay to watch that. I'm not even
So
flexing. I
June,
think that'd be
June,
dope.
June, are you going Celtics Lakers?
Yeah, I'm going to Celtics Lakers for sure.
And Ron, you going Lakers Cavs?
No, I can't even realistically. Yeah, yeah.
Lakers
I'll
Cavs.
go with that.
Tyÿ Guyÿ, who you got? Who's your final prediction?
Shit, I got Warriors. I got Warriors and Celtics.
Warriors Celtics
Just because,
rematch. Warriors Celtics rematch.
just because every time the Warriors go in the playoffs, like they're a sleeper team. Like that's a team like folks sleep on just because of their record, like how they play in the regular season. I feel like they play better in the playoffs.
Yeah, I agree.
I understand that, but I just feel like that Luca dynamic added with Bron.
That's
I
too
don't think
much.
you can. I think it's too much.
You could.
I think y'all pose the best threat to us for sure, but that combo of Bron and Luca is just
Hold on. How many rings Curry got?
four.
Oh,
He got he got the same amount as Bron.
Yeah, you got four.
How many times has he went to the championship?
Six, seven.
Six.
Yeah,
He
six.
got,
Six.
look, he got better stats
what
when it comes to it. My
what
man
does
just
that
went
mean
six
though?
times.
What does
He
that
went
mean?
6 times and he won 4. I mean,
What does it mean
I'd
though?
rather go 11 times than 6 times.
yeah, but if you only winning 4 of them and 11 times,
I wasn't even supposed to be there 1 year, 2 years, honestly.
But
yeah,
what?
Most
But I'm
damn
saying,
show went.
what was the point of you breaking that up? Though?
I'm just saying that statistically, Curry and them have had better experience when it comes to the finals.
Who got a better overall playoff record?
Curry, he has the better statistical record.
This man is a
Stat
master
wise,
troll. This guy's a master
hold on,
troll.
is that not true though?
No.
Statistically, he has a better run.
He's a
Percentage
master.
wise.
You
He's a
talking about
master. He's a
percentages?
master troll, bro.
Talking about percentages?
Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Got him. Got that brother.
Hey,
So
I'm just giving y'all facts.
allegedly,
I
allegedly.
live in the
You talking about facts.
facts.
The facts is when we go switch over to Cleveland and you want to pull up all their playoff success, there's only one name.
Yeah, I got you. I agree with that. No, well, it's not. They went against the Bulls and lost. They've been to the playoffs before. When Jordan jumped up in the air and did that punch.
Craig
Yeah.
Elo. Craig
We
Elo.
wasn't we was
Really?
not we weren't here yet.
Craig Elo.
Yeah,
Really?
I mean,
Mark Price. Really?
Hey, before y'all continue, my predictions is Celtics and Lakers.
Oh yeah, Josh,
Nice.
you right.
Nice. Absolutely.
Josh,
So let me tell you.
Celtics,
Let me. Yeah, for sure. So let me tell you guys.
my guy, Josh. Oh
So
no,
these are my. This is kind of like my prediction. So it's two of them, and me and Ron talk offline, and it's crazy. He beat me to my take, and I'm not mad at it. Shout out Ron, that's my big brother.
uh-huh.
But like, it's just great all around. Luka Don, Lakers. What better way to introduce Luka to the mainstream appeal by getting his first ring with the Lakers? But he's doing it with the storyline added of LeBron James. So I go. So I got two It's really one prediction, but I got two. So I go Lakers versus Cavs. Only reason LeBron versus his home stomping grounds, the goddamn organization he pretty much raised. He pretty much birthed at this point. Bron versus Cavs, and we know Lakers winning that easily. Probably in 5 though. Brian like to make it suspenseful, so there would probably be Lakers in 6 against the Cavs. Lakers, Celtics. You know the history. Lakers and Celtics been rivalries for 50 years. We all know the legends that played with the Celtics: Paul Pierce, Bill Russell, Kevin Garnett. You know the list go on. But it's just history. I believe the history will rear its ugly head again, and it'll be Lakers versus Celtics. Obviously, the Lakers have had some adversity though. The Warriors, you got all-time great in Steph Curry, which is he's still Steph Curry, no matter how you slice it. But at the end of the day, Bron will always overpower him easily. He doesn't have KD anymore. That's the big X factor. So I know we like to forget that, but without KD, Curry don't really beat Bron too much. I mean, that's just the facts. If we kind of just look up the numbers, and then also the only test the Lakers that actually will have though, like their test where it might go to 7 if we end up catching the Nuggets. What up, bro?
Can you repeat that again?
Which one?
What you had said?
Oh, Curry don't really.
Wait,
Curry don't beat LeBron James consistently without Kevin Durant on his side.
Hold on.
Back.
Hold on. How many times?
We won 2 without KD.
You won. That's what I'm telling you.
No, you won. They won 2.
We won 2 without KD.
Austin in
That's
the
not you. That's not what I said. You got to follow.
And who did they beat? Who did they beat them years?
He didn't beat LeBron. That's what I'm telling you. He
Last
only.
year we beat LeBron.
That's one time. You're not listening. You're just.
no Kyrie.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're not listening. The Warriors don't beat LeBron James consistently without Kevin Durant on Steph Curry's side. That's a fact.
That's like saying LeBron won't beat the Warriors when they came back at 3-1 without Kyrie making that shot.
That's not the well. How is that the same? We just beat the Warriors. We beat the Warriors in the play-in, and we beat them in the second round.
We talking about the Cavs though.
We talk about LeBron. Nigga, fuck the Cavs. That's what I'm saying. You're not even listening. We talk about LeBron. Fuck the Cavs.
But you just said
you're not even listening,
the
bro.
Warriors wouldn't beat.
It's not listening, bro.
Oh, you said I'm tripping.
You gotta get out your feelings, my brother.
I'm thinking this nigga talking about the Cavs.
Why would I be talking about the Cavs? Them niggas ass.
Bruh. Now you talking crazy.
So anyway, my overall point is
Cavs #1 right now.
Salute to the Cavs. Second round exit. Now back to the regular schedule programming. I think it's great storylines overall though, right? You got Lakers Celtics history. Jason Tatum, it's star studded. We all want to see that. I'm not gonna lie. But also, y'all also not factoring in that Celtics versus LeBron got history.
Great history.
Tatum is grown now. Brown is grown now.
Boy. Last time Bron seen Tatum in the playoffs, he was a little boy.
And and we seen what happened. So I think that's a great storyline. But
I think though that when you look at matchups, right? If you go down the line, the only thing I would be worried about is AR is the third option. Like, it's the finals too big for AR.
Yeah. And it's gonna be not only that, but the Celtics is the only team that can match up with them step for step. That's the only trick.
With how we play, with all that switching, ball.
Yeah, but Austin Reeves is going to struggle. Drew Holiday and your boy White, they're switching that. And you're gonna have to really you're gonna have to really make some shape.
Offensively, you go Kristaps Porzingis versus Jackson Hayes.
That's just bad as belt. Hayes ain't.
Hold on. But I don't think out of the East that would be the only team that could give you a bump. I think the Bucks. No, they wouldn't. The Cavs got a solid. The Bucks.
No, okay, and you said the Cavs do what?
Oh, Dame ain't even playing.
Yeah, Dame is hurt. They don't have enough depth. Giannis isn't enough.
Yeah, bro.
Isn't enough. Giannis isn't enough.
You got me there. I didn't know he was hurt.
Yeah.
And they don't got Middleton no more.
And Doc Rivers is their coach. Say goodbye.
And they don't got Middleton no more. They don't trade in Middleton.
Yeah, but all I'm saying is Giannis, they will have to stop Giannis. And if
No, we
if
want
Dame
Giannis.
wasn't,
Let Giannis do him. Giannis, go get 70. Cool.
Who else gonna score?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What are the other guys gonna do?
If Dame wasn't injured, Dame would
This
be another
not
X
a what
factor.
else. This not what else,
Well,
man.
I didn't know that Dame was injured
Yeah,
until
Yeah, no, you all
He
good.
got a
You all
little
yeah.
good.
I
Yeah,
just
Look
found that
like
out.
they done did some switches. Like Middleton not on that team no more. They got Kuzma now. Like they done. That's not
which
the
is a
same
good
team.
pickup for them. That's a really good
Yeah,
pickup for them.
I think that is good. I
low
think
key
Kuzma
good
had
pick.
it.
He's a younger Chris Middleton.
Facts.
Same guy.
And he's bigger.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And he gonna get you. He gonna give you 20 a game easily. But I'm just saying. I'm just saying when you look at it step for step, it'll be tough for the Lakers to beat them Celtics. It'll be tough.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna be unbiased right now. If Luka and Bron can play off the chain, I think we win. But if they play regular star, like 25, 30 a game, I don't think we get it done just based off the supporting cast outside of Bron and Luka. Because I don't think AR gonna show up. Not because I don't believe in him. I just feel like the lights might be too big. Derek White and Drew Holiday.
Yeah, that's too much. That's too much, bro.
And
You
then
seen
you
what
got
they?
Richard coming off the bench.
You seen what they did to Kyrie? Kyrie was a shell. Brandon couldn't even get 20. Kyrie.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, so it's
like
that shit tough, bro.
with no big.
No big. So you can't even just, you feel me, overwhelm them boys. Them boys are step for step right there with you. And they're younger.
With a great
ain't
bench.
like that.
With a great bench.
This is y'all said some disrespectful stuff that I got to
Huh?
speak to first.
Wait.
Y'all said some disrespectful stuff
Okay.
that I got to speak to.
All right. I'm sorry.
It was said that Cleveland would get just demolished.
Mocked.
Nah. See, look, you not factoring in the cast that they have. See, what they have is what LA don't have. They got bigs.
That is true. Cavs are a big team.
They got size. They got size.
Yeah.
Did you see?
They got size and speed. You got what's the nigga with the fro? Jared Allen.
No, listen, Ron. I know your team very well. Did you see Luka versus the Timberwolves last year? Similar matchups.
And that was that was the best defense team that year too.
And Luka is barbecue chicken these niggas every game, and they mocked him for nothing.
But it wasn't just Luka, because he also had Kyrie that was his 1-2 punch. Because Kyrie was averaging about the same as Luka.
Ron, look me in my eye.
Hold on, let me go to the screen. Let me look you in the eye. All right.
Man to man.
Right. We're bopping y'all 4-1.
Bruh, 4-1. That's
because
tough,
you got to remember, Ron, y'all having bigs only help you rebound in the basketball.
No,
it doesn't help you defensively.
No. We also, yes, it does, because they are amazing at rim protection.
But guess what?
You wanted for a pick and roll with Luka and Bron.
Yeah, bro, we got shooters on the wing. We don't have no big, so your big will be at the 3-point line, both sides.
Yeah, but we just picked up a wing. We got
That's not enough.
What's his name?
It's not enough.
We talking about them bigs. What you gonna do? Take them bigs out the game?
Hold on,
they will.
No.
They gonna have to.
See, Cleveland also has a secret weapon that nobody is even thinking about right now.
I'm not. Who is?
They got my man. What's his name? He's killing in the G League right now.
You talking about Imani Bates?
Imani Bates. They have no film on this nigga other than G League. Ain't nobody even thinking about this nigga.
Okay, let me text Brian. Hold up. I'm gonna text Brian. No, so we'll get some film. Yeah, I'm about to text Brian. We'll get some film on that nigga. Don't worry about it.
No, that nigga is a factor. That's a factor that none of these teams, they could bring this nigga up. They could pull this nigga up. He's an amazing wing. This nigga is a baby KD. The nigga is 6. He got length. The nigga is 6'9". The nigga got handles. The nigga can shoot.
That's a great take. Yeah. Why y'all not saying that?
We talking about potential, but nigga, KD?
Listen,
Baby, a
he
baby
doesn't-
KD?
Yeah, that's what I said. He
You
a
gotta
baby
get some
KD.
PT. They gonna give us some PT?
No, sir, they're not.
No. So why
Listen.
does it matter?
Look. This is what I'm saying. He is the X factor for the playoffs.
He don't
How we
play.
know that he ain't gonna get no PT? The nigga is
It's
averaging.
82 games, run.
Listen, which is very good at hiding your hand.
No.
I'm not
I
hiring
don't-
shit for 82 games.
Listen,
How
the
you gonna
nigga-
get
the nigga,
chemistry
he-
like that?
Listen, the nigga, he in practice with these niggas.
Run.
Come on.
When them lights come on, people
First of all,
people tend to fold like paper.
Look, the nigga.
G League, and the real league is two different. NBA and G
Listen,
League is just two
hold on.
different
The Thompson twins, killing
Like
in the
that.
G League, killing in the G League. They
No, they
came
played
up.
OT. They played OT,
They play
That's-
OT.
sa-
They played in G.
That's worse than the G League.
but they balling.
They balling now. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
They
but what I'm
balling.
saying is we're talking about
I
a
seen them boys
nigga.
play in person. They fire.
Yeah, and Armani Bates been him since like
I agree,
LeBron.
I agree, Ron. He was the number one player in the country.
Yeah,
But he went to college,
one
it didn't work out, got drafted second round, and he ain't got no PT, Ron.
no, they've been
Politics.
no. They've been doing the perfect thing for him. They've
I
been developing
disagree.
him.
Yeah,
No, listen, hold on. He needed. This is the issue with a lot of people that's the same build like him. They're too slight as far as weight wise.
Yeah, he too little.
He's been putting on the weight this whole time. He's been gaining his confidence.
Ron,
They've been allowing him to.
We're not
they've been
disagreeing with that. What we're
And
saying
then-
is they're
Go
not
ahead.
gonna just throw him in the middle of
Expect him to play how he played in
Yeah,
the G League.
that's not
That's
gonna
two
happen.
different leagues, Ron.
Hey,
It's
listen,
not
man.
gonna happen, Ron. I promise you.
You want to be honest? Them niggas in the G
You
League
can't
don't
go.
even play
You can't
defense
go
for
from.
real.
You can't go from 2 points a game to the man. It don't work like that.
I mean,
Ron.
I agree, Ron. The best player in Cleveland is in the G League for sure.
Yeah,
Facts.
For sure.
and they're preparing. They're actually building the Cavaliers, and this is my take. I believe that they're building the Cavaliers for him.
They should.
I don't know, Ron. They just paid goddamn Buddy a whole bunch of money.
Listen,
That's what I'm
he
saying.
listen, but they play in two different positions. The Cavs don't have there is no one on the Cavs that's what's his name? Mitchell plays the 1 or the 2, Garland plays the 1 or the 2. The other two people play the 4 and 5. He's the 3.
He the 3, but Ron.
That's the same thing LeBron was. That's the same thing LeBron was when he was in Cleveland. He was the 3.
We're not
He didn't
comparing
start-
Money Bates to Bron at all.
Listen, the nigga was compared to LeBron James. His whole
I don't give a damn who he was compared to.
What does
Bron
that
didn't go to
mean?
the D-League.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What does that mean?
Hey. The Cavs got to steal. They got to steal in the
That's true.
What?
That is true. That's true.
They got to steal in the second round. And like I said, it's my belief that they've doing the best thing for him. They're allowing him to run the G League team.
We agree.
NBA Finals.
Yeah, this NBA Finals predictions. How is that helping them in the
They're
finals?
gonna pull my man up. They're gonna pull
Wow.
my man up.
Nah.
And,
Bro.
and
Why
he
the
gonna
fuck
take out.
they do that?
He gonna
don't have no
take out LeBron.
experience.
He gonna take out LeBron.
Wow.
He the LeBron killer for the.
Oh
I'm just
God.
messing with you.
Oh God.
Yeah, we wasn't
What's
even
it?
for fun.
What's in that cup?
I always
Liquor.
just say the same thing. What's in that cup?
Liquor. No, Dr. Pepper.
That's what's the problem. Got it. Who the
Yeah.
hell is drinking Dr. Pepper?
You gotta put some water in there.
Ah man, come on.
Who the hell drinking Dr.
Hey,
Pepper?
man. Hey, what I asked my wife to bring me was something totally different, but they didn't have it. So she
What?
know I like root beer or Dr. Pepper if they had my other options. So shout out to baby.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, shout out wife.
For sure.
Mhm.
But
No, I'm just playing right now, y'all.
you all good. You all good, man. I think we're gonna have some fun with NBA playoffs, man. We're gonna have some fun with it.
For sure.
Mm-hmm. You know.
What we got next, man?
Oh, let's timestamp that though, fellas. 1 second.
Yeah, because we all who that?
That boy Ant-Man.
Oh yeah, no, I feel that. I think he's strong. I think he's strong.
Hey man,
Strong.
if you
Now
from
I
the
don't mess.
And he from the city. And he from the city.
you from the city, bro, like
From the
niggas,
city.
we dream of this shit. Like somebody in the NBA talk like us, act like us, say the same shit as us.
Hey, now my only issue with Ant-Man is
He
that
too Atlanta.
nigga's that nigga's a horrible.
That nigga too Atlanta.
Like
That
y'all
nigga
see
is
how he
horrible.
talked to Barack Obama that one video? How
Hey,
Obama-
he told buddy ass on the truth.
Yeah, when it comes to
'cause
basketball,
Obama-
that nigga is him.
And
I
you
do
can hear
not.
what Obama was saying. Obama was slip playing him like on some like, who is this guy?
Yeah, like on some lame shit.
Yeah, like trying to make it seem like he ain't like that.
Hey, look, Obama was like, he was like, you think this guy's pretty good? He was like, man, y'all better watch that on the truth.
Yeah, I mean, but Obama, what ain't the guy when it comes to basketball? This nigga just play a little bit. This nigga play LA fitness ball.
Hey, he be trying, he one of them unks that try and slide back to the cookout after he been gone too long.
Yeah, nigga,
Yeah.
you was a good president, but you ain't him on the court.
Come on,
don't speak
man.
to him. He's straight. He can shoot a 3-ball. That nigga could hoop them niggas in the White House.
Yeah, hell yeah. You ain't touching no goddamn.
Nah,
Come on.
Ant-Man is him. Ant-Man is official. That nigga 6'4", 235. That nigga solid. That nigga was
Like,
great at every
he
sport.
remind me of like a bigger D Wade that can shoot.
I feel that. I feel that.
He'll
I
come in that bitch.
like him better. I like him better than D Wade though.
Yeah, but they were comparing a young Jordan.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
I see Jordan.
his body
see
size is
Jordan
better
too,
than
bro.
Jordan's. His
Yeah,
body
that's
size is better. Jordan was around 6'6",
195.
Yeah, and he didn't get 195 until
Later on,
yeah, he was about 180 to 190.
Yeah.
The majority of his that first stint. He didn't get big until what? He didn't probably get to that 235 until he was like the Wizard Jordan.
Yeah.
Because that nigga terrible.
He too caught up in being himself. Like, see, Bron was like, shit, these folk want me to do this shit, I'm gonna do it. He more so like, man, I ain't gotta do that shit. I don't want to do it, so I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah, the NBA.
You in there cussing. Like, them folk don't want to see that shit. But it's like, we like it because like that's just how we are. We know that's the real him.
So you saying, and you don't think Ant-Man could be the face at all?
Shit, like not unless he gets some PR lessons.
Yeah, that nigga, he too much like a nigga. Like real talk.
He to us, bro. Like
that's like Ja Morant. Ja Morant has the skill.
I'm gonna just say that's like Ja Morant.
But see, I think with Ja though, I think Ja ass just want to be rebellious because like, bro, I understand what he's saying as far as everybody, because he ain't the only nigga that do that shit. It's just the fact that, bro, they seen you online with guns, like you not like you still dope. You play
with all them sticks and stones.
Yeah, why are you
play
flashing a gun?
basketball?
Why are you flashing a gun on live and you a
Like
basketball?
I'm saying, you ain't riding through the hood, nigga. Sit down.
Now hold on.
That nigga not riding through the
You
hood.
said you ain't riding through the hood. Sit down, Drake. Come on, come on.
Drake
You
is
ain't
not
riding on no ops, Drake. Come on.
Come on,
hey,
dude.
bro.
We talking about basketball. We ain't talking.
Oh, come on. Now we code
Why you
switch.
comparing
Oh, it's
Drake?
basketball.
Code
Oh,
switch.
come on,
I did
man.
not
Get out of
code-
here. Hell, man, tell them, man, they going against themselves, man.
I ain't code switch at all. It's a difference, run. You got Drake, a nigga who is paid to make something. You know, sometimes
He paid to play basketball.
Look. I heard a nigga say, like, when you making music, sometimes you gotta make a story up. Now, I'm not saying goddamn, I don't know who making whatever they make up, but we know you play basketball. You can't play basketball in the NBA and be on the corner selling dope.
That's impossible.
Hold on. look, hold on. Percy Harvin was in the NFL selling hella work.
That's
The
not
ever could
NBA.
Percy, he was
We
dealing with
talking
that
about NBA. We ain't talking about NFL.
and
Man.
Percy Harvin's stardom is way different than John Morant. That's
Okay, what's my nigga? What's my nigga from Andon Hernandez? Nigga was in the NFL catching bodies. That nigga about that life.
that nigga was crazy
That's
though.
the NFL.
Is
They
that
actually
Okay,
they
the
love
but
that.
That
They
boy
love
had
those.
68.
we talking
Yeah, they
about the
love that.
NBA?
Yeah, they love that.
come
The
on,
NFL
man.
loves
Come
those type of
on.
guys.
Yeah, you can't say John Morant is goddamn Aaron Hernandez.
Hey, the nigga is fumbling the bag. That's
Mm.
crazy to me.
He fumbling
That
Mm.
that
nigga
bitch.
that nigga's he crazy.
I'm gonna tell you like this though. He getting paid what 50 some million just off NBA contracts. Not we ain't talking about taxes or none of that.
Yeah, because the nigga got a shoe
He
contract.
still
He on his
he
second
still
second shoe with Nike.
exactly he still got that with Nike. Now he might could have been getting other shit that could be coming his way that may get neglected because of the actions that he doing now.
Yeah.
But he still got time to change that. Because if we being honest, he really not doing nothing wrong. It's just an image that he portraying to the outside world that the NBA don't like.
Well, so listen, this is the thing. See, these niggas is slaves.
Correct.
Now, what we saying is, oh, they ain't doing nothing wrong. Listen, you're signed to an organization,
Right. He
and when
doing
you
wrong
sign,
by their image,
yeah, when
but
you
I'm talking
sign on
about
that
legally.
contract, when you sign
He's
on that
not a felon.
contract,
He's
they
not a felon, so he's allowed to have a gun. I ain't never heard of a nigga getting arrested. So
he didn't
if
get
we
arrested that time.
no hell no, he was just in the club with the gun, like, hey, look at me.
Okay, I
Like
thought because it was two
he
times.
yeah, he was on
He
did on IG Live and he was in the club. They caught him in the club.
okay.
But
So he never went to jail for
yeah,
any of it.
I mean shit, like he ain't breaking no laws. He just doing shit that the NBA don't want you to do. So it's like, no, this is wrong.
He breaking the NBA's laws.
Right.
NBA's laws, according to the contract, is nigga no sticks, no stones.
You
And
know,
if you got him,
in some contracts, like they tell you, like if you own a gun, you gotta let them know.
yeah.
That shit crazy to me. Like you, like that shit. It'd be wild shit that you read in these contracts that be like, they can do that.
So for those who watching, I got it kind of pulled up on the screen here. We got Ja Morant. Again, shout out Ja as well. We love
Yeah,
everything
shout
you
out
do.
y'all, nigga. Keep dunking on niggas. Keep being you. Just cut that shit back a little bit.
nah, don't be you. Cause you fucking it up right now, my boy.
Hey, hey, I'm glad since we talking about him, they say he getting traded. I want him to go up there with Ant-Man. I like it.
Nah, that's those they both way too ball dominant. I
Bond
think
dominant,
that
I
yeah.
don't know. Cause you know,
that'd be a
Ja
conflict of
come off that
interest.
bitch. I think Ja come off that bitch a little bit more.
I think if anything, I wouldn't mind seeing LaMelo with Ant-Man.
He
I
get hurt
think
too much.
but I think
Lamelo
he
can't stay healthy. Lamelo can't even play a full season.
You know the most games he didn't play, it is like 58.
dang.
And it's
That ain't
84
good.
games.
And they paid him the max. I don't think nobody want to take that contract on.
But I think at the end of the day, he gonna put butts in seats. That's what
Yeah, hell
matters.
yeah. He can
Yeah,
play. He
absolutely,
can play
absolutely,
basketball.
absolutely.
For sure. That
I
nigga
think
light your ass up.
yeah, I think he has enough star studdedness around him. This nigga Lamelo is on his fourth shoe.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Puma, like, we need you off the rip.
Puma is well invested. He not giving you major
But
off the
ain't
court
bring that
issues. He not giving you
basketball shoes was dead for a minute. Now that shit really starting to come back.
yeah. But all of this, all Adidas's whole image is based off of all of the shoes that we like from Adidas. All is like Kanye West shoes. They all Yeezys.
yeah,
The AE
yep,
ones,
yeah.
what's the Hardens.
I'm gonna tell you this too before we go too far into it. The
Uh-huh.
reason Yeezys are forever be hot, bro, because he's so controversial. And later on in the future, watch how much money his shoes are worth.
No, I dig it. No, they gonna be because that's like if you could find the I don't even want to say the name because I don't want us to get a.
Mm-mm-mm.
I don't know.
Mm-mm-mm. I already know where you're going.
Yeah.
But guys, if you
But no,
are still watching with us and rocking with us, man, we are growing and building. Make sure you guys, if you want to join the conversation, join the Discord. We are growing the community. This is
join that
episode
shit.
absolutely. This is episode 3, man. We
We
just
want
grown
to hear
great.
what y'all think, man,
Yeah,
because
absolutely.
at the end of the day, this is all opinion based. This is all opinion based. So don't take this shit personal. It's just good
Oh,
conversation with
I
good
want
people.
all the smoke. I want all the smoke.
Oh yeah, I ain't ducking no smoke, but
Nah.
don't come with the smoke.
So I want you guys,
Come with this.
make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you're new. We are building. Y'all got something y'all want to say on the closing out? Anything y'all want to promote? Anything y'all want to share?
No, we closing out. I thought we had some more topics.
Yeah, so
So so based off since we talking about Dirk now.
wait, hold up. Make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe if you're new. 1111 house, man. Y'all make sure y'all join the Discord, and we signing out, y'all. Thank y'all for watching.
Mhm.
All right.